with Purposeful Life Coaching, and this week's installment of the PLC Squishies and Cyber Hugs. I just got back from a wonderful week away at a cottage up north, and I got tons of inspiration while I was hanging out on the dock, enjoying the beautiful sunshine and the sounds of my nephews playing. So my thought for today is one of those inspirations. And I usually go every year to the cottage, and I was sitting there on the dock this time thinking about where I was the same time last year. What thoughts were going through my head before when I was on the dock, what was going on in my life, what were the things that I was hoping to accomplish. And I stopped and I thought about where I was in this moment now on the dock, and how many positive, wonderful, beautiful, and exciting things that had happened in my life from last year to this year. Wouldn't it be great if we decided anytime we were going to do any kind of reflecting, we chose to do positive reflection? It takes practice to train our brains to think about the positives. We tend to be very difficult on ourselves, and we tend to think about all of the things that we haven't done yet, that we haven't experienced and we haven't accomplished. We're very often thinking about where we're trying to get to, where we want to go, our goals, that we forget about where we've come from. And it is incredibly empowering, it is incredibly fulfilling to think about those wonderful, positive things and reflections. Part of this, this is one of those PLC Squishies and Cyber Hugs that has two-parters. It's a 2-for-1. Not only is it really great to positively reflect, it's also equally positive and supporting and important for you to celebrate and bask in those things that you've accomplished. We tend to be so busy and we're jumping from one goal to the next. Okay, I got that one done, great, check it off the list, let's move forward. Check, 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 check. We stop really celebrating in the accomplishment of these things or the experiencing of these things, and we just tend to keep plowing on through. For this week, I have 2 challenges for you. So the first one is to positively reflect, whether it be looking back through the last 2 months of your life, the last half of a year, from your birthday till now, the last year, it doesn't matter. Go with what you feel inspired to do and the duration of time you feel inspired to look at. And look back and think about where you've come from and all that you have accomplished, all of the wonderful, beautiful, positive experiences that you have had. When or if you have let's say a negative reflection pop up and say, yeah, but I wanted to do this and I didn't do it, I really sucked at that, that's fine. Acknowledge that that thought is there, and then turn it around and say, yes, but remember this thing? Remember how wonderful it unfolded and how great I was at it? This thing I accomplished. And then keep going with the momentum of that. So it's also about training yourself to take these negative, harsh thoughts on self and beating up on ourselves and, pivoting it and turning it into a positive and continuing with that momentum. Positive reflection on things that you've accomplished and experienced in a certain period of time of your life. That's the first playful task that I have for you. And the second playful task is, once you've thought of these wonderful things and these wonderful things that you've experienced and accomplished and gotten sorted out in your life and just had the pleasure of being a part of, I want you to take some time. It doesn't have to be long, but even just a few seconds, to be in that delicious moment of accomplishment, of celebration, and of basking in the I did it, or the oh, wasn't that a wonderful experience? I'm so happy I had that as a part of my life. Positive reflection, celebration, and basking are your playful tasks for this week. It does sound very playful, doesn't it? And really, really wonderful. I love sharing with you. You all know that. So stay tuned for next week with the other installment, or next week's installment, of your PLC Squishies and Cyber Hugs. Please leave me comments, share this with your friends and family. Let's keep the positive vibes a-going. I will catch you guys next week, as I always do. Here's to a day, a lifetime, a moment of laughter, love, life, being positive in your reflections, and remembering to celebrate in all that you have accomplished as you bask in who you are today. Guys, have a wonderful week. Bye!